Of course, I'm super excited. After 1 month subscription, my client got allocation today. Wow. It's a team of joy. Wow. To me, I'm happy.
That's a very good feedback, sir. So, sir, what do you have to say to other people out there about P1 Plus?
Oh my God. If you are not investing in P1 Plus, this is the right time for you to invest in P1 Plus. Why? Because P1 Plus deliver. We don't delay allocation. All our services we give you free offer. Thank you very much, and God bless you.
So you had it.
My name remains Julius Oyedemi, the Chief Servant of P1 Plus, owners of Cedarwood Estates. Today I bring you another beautiful series of the Cedarwood Estate, which is called the Ojoro Mansion series. And right about here, you can see the beautiful work ongoing. Yeah, the Ojoro Mansion series is a blend of we're looking at technology and nature together.
Blessing when you do Ojoro. Them say salvation when you do Ojoro. You bless the body, you're giving victory, Ojoro. The girl is fine, no fresh and beautiful, Ojoro. See, this Ojoro, this Ojoro, this Ojoro, you do for me, good Lord.
Right, beautiful morning, Lagos, Nigeria. Welcome to Nigeria's first real estate radio, Cedarwood Luxury Online Radio. Welcome to a new week. Welcome to Monday. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, mommies and daddies, children of all ages, to the 16th day for the month of December 2024. All right, everyone, and everywhere. How are you all doing? Trust you had a wonderful night rest and hope your Monday morning is going fine as planned. How did you spend your weekend? I'd love to hear from you. Let's talk together this morning. On Table Talk, as usual, it comes your way every Monday morning at 10 a.m. We present to you latest stories, social, political affairs, current affairs, biggest stories being reported from various news platforms. And just like I would always say, should in case you've missed headline stories, updates, news stories, top stories, biggest headlines, from various newspaper review platforms during the early hours of the day on Monday morning. You can count on us. You can count on us to keep you abreast. And you can count on us. So if you've missed the 6 a.m. newspaper review, 5 a.m. newspaper review, 7 a.m. newspaper review on any newspaper review platform, we do this every Monday at 10 a.m. to help you keep up to speed with happenings around you. Of course, you can be part of the conversation. Any of the stories that is of interest to you as we present to you this beautiful Monday morning. All right, wherever you are, I want to say a very big welcome. Welcome. If you're meeting me for the first time, my name is David. It is such a pleasure to meet you. It's nice meeting you. I'd love to hear from you. Let's know where you're watching us live from. Let's know where you can hear us live from. Do not also forget to like, to comment, and to share as well. All right, we'll begin the show quickly with a summary of what Nigerian newspapers are talking about. Yes, we begin with a summary of what Nigerian newspapers are talking about this beautiful Monday morning. And like I've said earlier, it is our duty to keep you abreast. It is our duty to keep you up to speed with happening. So, should in case you've missed any of the early hours newspaper review from various newspaper review platforms, you can always count on us every Monday morning at 10 a.m. to keep you abreast, to keep you up to date with top stories, biggest stories being reported from various news platforms. And we begin the show as usual with a summary of what Nigerian newspapers are talking about, and then we segue into selected stories. Into selected stories. Yes, we segue into stories that we've selected for discuss this beautiful Monday morning. You can be part of the conversation either live on Facebook or YouTube. Do well to join the conversation on any of the stories that is of interest to you as we present them to you this morning. Quickly, we begin immediately with a summary of what Nigerian newspapers are talking about. The very first one I have here says reports have emerged that more than 200 suspects were linked with terrorism activities in different parts of the country have been convicted by the Federal High Court, FHC, in the contrary after they were found guilty of the offenses. All right, that's FHC in the country, not contrary, pardon me, after they were found guilty of the offenses. Some of the suspects, according to the National Counter-Terrorism Center in the Office of the National Security Advisor, ONSA, ANSA, were sentenced to death, life imprisonment, and 20 to 70 years. The very second one here says the Economic Community of the West African States, ECOWAS, has approved the withdrawal of Niger, Mali, and Burkina Faso from the bloc from January 29, 2025. It, however, gave the three countries up till July next year to reconsider their planned withdrawal from the regional bloc. All right, the next one here. The Nigerian Navy has recruited 1,814 young Nigerians in the last 6 months to strengthen joint military operations in the Northeast Niger Delta and the Gulf of Guinea. The Chief of Naval Staff, CNS Vice Admiral Emmanuel Gala, announced this at the passing out parade of Batch 36 trainees at the Nigerian Navy Basic Training School, NNBTS, in One River State. Number 4, Dangote Petroleum Refinery said it has exported petroleum motor spirit, PMS, also known as petrol, to Cameroon, Ghana, Angola, and South Africa. Vice President of Oil and Gas, Dangote Industries Limited, Dr. Devakoma Edwin, disclosed this when a delegation from the Japanese business community in Nigeria, led by Japan's ambassador designate to Nigeria, Suzuki Hideo, visited the facility. We'll move on to number 5. 3 persons have been confirmed dead, 1 injured, and another reportedly missing in an accident involving an articulated truck at PZ Junction, Odogunyo, Ikorodu area of Lagos State on Sunday. According to the Lagos State Emergency Management Agency, LASEMA, the accident was caused by the recklessness of a truck driver transporting twin 20-feet containers fully loaded with goods. Number 6, quickly, operatives of the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency, NDLEA, at the Tinkan Seaport in Lagos have intercepted multi-billion naira worth shipments of methamphetamine and loud, a strong synthetic strain of cannabis meant for distribution during the Christmas and New Year festive season. Number 7, the Benue State Police Command on Sunday confirmed that 20 passengers were killed in the boat that capsized at on River Benue last Saturday. The spokesperson for the state command, Catherine Anene, said 11 persons had been rescued from the river while 20 corpses had been recovered, adding that an operation was still ongoing to rescue others. Okay, that's Catherine, not Catherine. All right. A disastrous fire, that's number 8, again wreaked havoc in Ibadan, the Oyo State capital, on Sunday morning, destroying three shops, while the prompt arrival of the state's fire service saved 13 others. Investigations revealed that the blaze, which occurred behind a branch of the First City Monument Bank, Dugbe in Ibadan, is believed to be the burning of refuse unattended to by the occupants of the premises. Number 9, the federal government, through the Ministry of Agriculture and Food Security, have secured over $600 million in foreign agricultural loans in 2024 to boost food security and rural development. According to information from the ministry's website, the government obtained a 134 loan facility from the African Development Bank to enhance seed and grain production nationwide. And lastly, the Nigeria Customs Service says it has intercepted over 695,000 liters of petroleum metal spirit, petrol being smuggled to neighboring countries. The NCS Comptroller General Adewale Adeniyi said the feats achieved in collaboration with the Nigerian Midstream and Downstream Petroleum Regulatory Authority is to fight economic saboteurs who ventured into smuggling and diversion of petroleum products. And that's the summary of what Nigerian newspapers are talking about this beautiful Monday morning. With segue at this point, giving you the top stories from top stories being reported from the Punch newspaper. All right, here's today's biggest headlines. Here are some of the news that you shouldn't miss this morning. Biggest headlines from the Punch newspaper. The very first one I have here says council autonomy are gone. Nuge kick as government gets 2 trillion naira LG allocations. All right, number 2, Tinubu not threatened by Obasanjo Kwankwaso, Obi's 2027 talks, APC. OPS fears SMEs collapse as cash security lingers. Dangote refinery extend export to 3 African countries. APC opposition welcome plan PVC withdrawal. ECOWAS to approve Niger, Mali, Burkina Faso withdraw January 29. Abuja land only valid after payment, CFO, Minister spokesperson. NDLEA seizes 83 kilogram drugs from Canada, arrest 3. Death toll hit 20 as boat collapses. As boat capsize in Benue. All right. And the very last one here says NFF bags Lukman Nadozie for CAF Awards. You can pick up the Punch to get the full stories of the biggest headlines I've just presented to you. And at this point, we segue into bringing to you big headline stories from a few newspaper. We begin with Vanguard. Let's begin with the front pages of the Vanguard newspaper. Presenting to you this time around front page, various headline stories on the front page of the Vanguard. The very first one I have here says, Lukman Nadozie gets NFF's backing for 2024 CAF Awards. Shell make final investment decision to Bonga North Development Water Project. 1 dead, 5 hospitalized in Third Mainland Bridge auto crash. I hope. Let me quickly open this very news. Hope that's not the reason we had traffic this morning, because this particular headline was reported at 9:01 a.m. and as at this morning, I experienced traffic on Third Mainland Bridge. And it says 1 dead, 5 hospitalized in Third Mainland Bridge auto crash. Let's see. A tragic collision on the Lagos Third Mainland Bridge in the early hours of Monday. Oh, so yes, that's it. December 16, 2024 claimed the life of 1 person. Wow. And left 5 others hospitalized. The accident occurred at Ilubirin Inward Surah around 6 a.m. Okay, the Lagos State Traffic Management Authority last month confirmed that the crash involved a J5 fraud bus registration number Ford. Yes, that's Ford, not fraud. Ford bus registration number FKJ blah blah blah, and a Mercedes truck registration number FKJ, and so on and so forth. The J5 fraud bus laden with paper and other perishable goods reportedly suffered a brake failure while speeding, leading to the collision. While last mile officials supported by bystanders quickly arrived at the scene to carry out rescue operations. 4 victims were pulled from the wreckage, 3 of whom were rescued alive. Unfortunately, 1 individual trapped in the J5 fraud was succumbed to injuries sustained in the crash. Emergency response teams, including Last Mile, the Lagos Response Unit, LRU, the Federal Road Safety Corps, FRSC, the Nigerian Police Force, and the Lagos State Ambulance Service, LASAMBOS, worked together to manage the aftermath. Survivors were rushed to the General Hospital on Lagos Island for urgent medical attention. In an effort to rescue normal traffic flow, LASMA rescue team cleared the accident site, removing the damaged vehicles and spilled goods. Yes, I actually saw baskets of tomatoes spilled on the road while I noticed tomatoes. The spilled goods talked about here was specifically tomatoes. General Manager of LASMA, Olalekan Bakare extended condolences to the family of the deceased and reiterated the need for strict adherence to road safety protocols, particularly during the festive season. All right, quite an unfortunate incident there. All right. All right, let's continue. All right, let's continue with front. Still on the front page of Vanguard. This one says, parents, children shun end of year party as fees soar. No end of the year party this year. Oh, the money is too much. Okay, let's take this very story quickly. The increasing price of goods and services has found its way into the end of year party fees for primary and secondary school children. The end of the year party is a celebration of the achievements of school authorities, staff, and pupils or students ending well with the year. These pupils, students are usually charged moderate fees as a means of raising funds to buy gift items, food and drinks, and other necessities for the parties. Many parents and children always look forward to such parties as this enables them to flaunt their new attires, brilliance, and wealth. Economy and Lifestyle discovered that many parents who are already burdened with expenses for Christmas celebrations, school accessories, and next term school fees shun this year's party. Even children are not left out of declining attendance at such parties. Further investigations show that most schools increase their party fees by over 50%, making it impossible for parents with 2 or 3 children to pay. Mrs. Folakemi Ifaleke, a banker, said these school authorities think parents pluck money from trees. How can you increase party money from 5,000 naira per child to 15,000 naira? Isn't that incredible? Isn't that terrible? Hey, 5K to 15K. How much am I going to pay for the video show then? Yes, we know things are expensive, but you need to do things reasonably. If you add 3K to the previous fee, making it 8K, it would have been better. Anyway, so no party for some of you. Go come and keep the money and party in your house with, rice and chicken. We exported petrol to Cameroon, Ghana, Angola, South Africa, Dangote refinery. And the biggest one right here, FG overshot 2024 borrowing target by 4 trillion naira. It says as President Bola Tinubu prepares to present to the National Assembly tomorrow, the 2025 national budget largely saddled with funding by borrowings. largely funded by what? Borrowing. Okay. 2025 national budget largely saddled with funding by borrowings. The federal government, FG, is set to overshot its domestic borrowing target for 2024 by 4 trillion naira, about 67% above the budgeted amount. Mexican mayor, 3 others found dead in vehicle. Insecurity, people angry with Soludo Val Ozigbo. 3 trillion naira spent on raw materials import in 2023. Man, that is MAN. Foreign trade in manufactured goods skyrockets in that's third quarter of 2024. This one says, is it SUK UK FG raised 1.1 trillion naira to finance 124 road projects, SEC, that's SEC. Access Bank set to acquire 100% equity in South Africa's Bidvest Bank. Rail revenue falls 4% to 2.2 billion naira in Q3 24. Okay, let's see. Lafarge, Unilever, and the rush to exit Nigeria. Let's quickly take this very one. It really caught my attention when I was just going through various news. So it says here, Nigeria is no longer a potentially big market for multinationals. It is now increasingly regarded as a poor and declining economy. Nigerian businessman who recently returned from Europe. Okay. West African Portland Cement is one of the largest companies in Nigeria whose core investors have thrown in the towel after P&G and GSK, as well as the major international oil companies. The shares were transferred from the European company to Chinese firm at a giveaway price of $1 billion. Anybody who thinks that the Chinese are keen on investment in cement production in Nigeria should think again. China produces 52% of the world's cement and is the largest exporter. Nigeria's cement means nothing to them. What the Chinese have acquired for a mere $1 billion is the broad latitude to engage in searching for rare and strategic metals which might be found in Nigeria. Lafarge will definitely be listed from the Nigeria Stock Exchange. Nigerian minority stakeholders will lose control over what is done. Unilever has also announced a change of leadership after over 20 years since a Nigerian was appointed the managing director. The company has appointed a Nigerian, the MD CEO, effective January 1, 2025. Mr. Toby Adeniyi, the MD designate, has my sympathies. He shares the same fate as President Bola Tinubu, Ahmed Tinubu, Pibat, 2 men who have been handed the baton after, you see the way I pronounce that one, the baton. Is it the baton? I mean the baton. After a race has been irretrievably lost. Unilever is no longer the market leader it once was. When it was impossible to enter a home without finding at least 2 or 3 brands. Yeah, that's true. 2 or 3 brands in its use. Especially when you go to people's house, you see this calendar and you see Unilever. All right, today most Nigerians live their lives as if the company does not exist. The global company has probably decided to hand the ill-fated company to a Nigerian before saying goodbye to a nation getting poorer every minute. The 2 tables below confirmed that a picture is worth 1,000 words. Please pick up the Vanguard to get the full details. All right. So yeah, stock market sustains positive trends amid portfolio repositioning. All right, that is how much I can take from the Guardian. Let's move. Okay, that is the Vanguard, not Guardian. The Vanguard. All right, let's present to you quickly. Let's Let's move to the front page of the Nation. All right, front page of the news. I say front page of the news. Front page of the Nation this morning. A lot of popping block. All right, just in, 1 dead, 4 injured in third mainland bridge auto crash. Someone gets award champions resilient democracy. A Legoshi shows support for estates in Lekki. Somebody should remind me I should add this to real estate market trend by 1 p.m. Okay, let me just quickly just quickly save this one here, so I won't forget. All right, moving on. Still on the Nation. TED fund key to varsity's growth. So this is what I'm going to do. So for someone who gets award champions resilient democracy, it says Lagos State Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu has been honored with 2024 Democracy Award at the 70th African Political Summit and Diamond Awards by Association of Political Consultants Africa, APCA. All right, Oba Saeed Elegushi Koshenla, third of Ikate at Lekki in Lagos State, has visited the Richmond Pearl Estate in Ikate, Lekki. All right, a statement by Chief Executive Officer of Heaven Homes. And TED Fund key to varsity's growth. It says, National Association of Nigerian Students, NANS, has stressed the importance of continuous existence of Tertiary Education Trust Fund, TED Fund, speaking in Lagos at its 86th National Senate sitting and pre-convention NANS. All right, moving on. FEM unveils motorcycle models. Yes. Hero Motor Corp Limited, world's two-wheeler brand, has reinforced its presence in Nigeria with the launch of 3 new models: Hero X Plus 200cc, Hero Honk 150cc, and Hero Glamour 125cc. All right. Platform rewards transfers from diaspora. What's this one now? Okay, moving on. Women entrepreneurs need effective leadership mentorship. Lagos Council Chief condemns vandalization of electronic cables. All right. Navy rescues 1,814 sailors. We need to get leadership recruitment right. That is legal luminary Professor Yusuf Ali SAN. Oba of Benin begins Igwe Festival. That is IGUE. Igwe, not Igwe. Igwe Festival. All right. Federal government signs MOU in local manufacturing of hospital equipment. Another San slams 500 million alleged defamatory suit on Farotimi. PDP not planning to drag Jonathan into 2027 presidential race, says spokesman. NEG gets panel to examine anti-medical laws plunging Nigeria. Okay, plaguing Nigeria. That's plaguing Nigeria. Federal government intensifies efforts to reverse $23 million starch imports. Okay. All right, I'll take this last one. Federation page of Sahara reports. This very one here says, scandal, how corrupt Nigerian aviation officials collect bribes to circumvent regulations, bring in 24-year-old aircraft with dubious paperwork, endanger passengers' safety. Let's read that one. Very, very, very important. It's very, very important. We read it. Okay. So this was yesterday. This news was actually reported yesterday, 15. The Nigerian government had in March 2024 issued a stern warning to holders of the holders of the permit for non-commercial flights against engaging in carriage of passengers, cargo, or mail for hire and reward. Some officials of the Nigerian Civil Aviation Authority, NACA, discreetly allowed private jets to illegally engage in the commercial charter service against the status of their license and contrary to industry regulations, Sahara Reporters has gathered. I will encourage you to pick. Just you can go online, go online and just get this very one from Sahara Reporters. Another one here says Tinubu-led Nigerian government pays 85 billion naira as ECOWAS levy hosts 11 African presidents in Abuja. And for latest story, multi-billion naira projects in jeopardy as Nigeria's Energy Commission accuses Enugu government of sabotage, arrest of workers. 1 dead, 4 hospitalized in Lagos Third Mainland Bridge auto crash. Quite unfortunate. All right, still on the front page of Sahara Reports or Sahara Reporters. 30 North Korean soldiers fighting for Russia reportedly killed in clashes with Ukrainian forces. All right. Dangote refinery expands export reach to South Africa, Ghana, 2 other African countries. HEDA petitions Nigerian anti-corruption body ICPC to prosecute state fund leadership over corruption allegation. Yoruba youth leaders condemn Nigerian Vice President Shetima's call for Kemi Badenoch to drop her Yoruba name. VP, focus. That's all I can say. Vice President Shetima, I better focus. You're losing focus. Leave this baby alone. Focus. Oga, focus. Somebody help me join mouth. Put it in the comment. VP Shetima, focus. It won't be all these all these childish things. VP, focus. Oga, focus. With all due respect, sir, focus. 16-year-old boy in US charged with murder after reporting himself for killing 4 members. After killing 4 members of his family. Still on the front page of Sahara Reporters. Nigerian troops arrest notorious bandit leader behind Goba traditional rulers killing in Sokoto. How corrupt Nigerian aviation officials collect bribes to circumvent regulations, bring in 24-year-old aircraft with dubious paperwork. Endangered. No. We shouldn't be doing this in this country. We don't grow past all this level now. What's in this up? How illegal mining endangered lives and environments in Cross River. ECOWAS approves withdrawal of Niger, Mali, Burkina Faso by January 2025. Venancio Mondlane's incitement to violence threatens Mozambique stability. The ICC must act by Ade Ikusagba. Get that, please. Ensure you get that. All right. Let me take this last one. Family of Okwama community leader who died in Nigerian Army's detention slams Delta Governor Oborevwori for inaction. All right, that's how much I can take from Sahara Reporters this morning. All right, sir. Thank you. As we begin to draw the curtain this morning, let's take this very one from Punch. Igboho tackles Shetima over Kemi Badenoch. Yoruba national activist Chief Sunday Adeyemo, popularly known as oh wait, hold on. Daily Post, please permit me. I was supposed to round off front page with Daily Post. Thank God I remembered. Yes, and this is an interview. Jonathan's unresolved rift with Amechi still haunting PDP. Farah Dagogo. And the big one here on Daily Post front page, Gele of defections. Labour Party suffers huge setback ahead 2027. Ahead of the 2027 general elections, the once vibrant Labour Party LP appears to be losing steam and membership strength. All right, this one here. ASR Africa kicks off reconstruction of Malam Abdul Karim mosque in Zaria. Okay. Alleged defamation. Farotimi told me he never sent Peter Obi to beg Afe Babalola lawyer. NGX slams 3,792 sanctions on erring investors. Wonderful. Burkina Faso, Mali, Niger to permanently exit ECOWAS in 2025. Okay. Alleged defamation. Okay, I've taken that. All right. Fresh disqualification suit. Supreme Court decides Tinubu's fate December 16. Delta, PDP condemns invasion of party secretariat by thugs, blames Ibori's daughter. PDP should be held accountable for Nigeria's slide into one-party state. Okay, Chuku. 2027, PDP did not invite Jonathan to join presidential race, Deputy Spokesman Abdullahi. Inside many battles of PWDs in Ogun. Okay, whatever that means. And that is how much we can take from Daily Post. All right, as we wrap it up this morning, yes, back to the Igboho. Is he okay? Yeah, that's Igboho tackle Shetima over Kemi Badenoch. All right. So I was saying the other time that the Yoruba Nation activist Chief Sunday Adeyemo, popularly known as Sunday Igboho, has called on President Bola Tinubu to intervene and restrain Vice President Kashim Shettima from further criticizing Kemi Badenoch, the leader of the British Conservative Party. Igboho made this appeal in a statement obtained in Osogbo on Sunday, responding to Shettima's remark about Badenoch following her critical comments on corruption in Nigeria. Badenoch, who identifies as Yoruba, had also distanced herself from being categorized alongside Northern Nigerian. In a personally signed press release, Igboho urged Tinubu to caution Shettima against further verbal attacks on Badenoch for emphasizing her Yoruba heritage and voicing her opinion on corruption, which has hindered Nigeria's development. Okay. Okay. No wala. This is where we have found ourselves now. Let's go ahead and be doing an exchange of words up and down. This day, newspaper has this one. Finally, ECOWAS okays exit of Niger, Mali, Burkina Faso from bloc. The writer here says, cease to be members from January 29, 2025. Tinubu urges member states to learn from Ghana's recent election. List his achievements as chair of regional body. Nigeria pays 85 billion naira, $54 million as levies. Hey, please speak up this day and get the full gist. Time is not on my side to just bring you full details. All right. And who is this one? CAS completes operational tour of NAF units in Southwest, assesses readiness and upgrade. This is from Nigeria Air Force. Okay, just a paragraph. The Chief of Air Staff, CAS, recently completed a 4-day operational tour of Nigeria Air Force NAF units and formations across the Southwest from 12 to 15 December 2024, reinforcing his commitment to operational readiness and personal welfare. The tour of Lagos unit included the 055 NAF camp, Victoria Island, 631 aircraft maintenance depots ACMD, and 643 equipment supply depots ESD in Ikeja, and the 663 NAV Mother and Child Hospital in Badagry. Ongoing infrastructural and technical upgrades were reviewed, and a symbolic tree planning exercise was held at the 643 ESD, underscoring the NAF's commitment to sustainability. Also amongst highlights of the Lagos swing was the commissioning of the NAF of Officers Wives Association, NAFOA, multi-purpose hall at the Sam Etan Air Force Base, Ikeja. The edifice was designed and constructed under the direction of the NAFOA National President Architect Dr. Rakia Abubakar. The new NAFOA facility is designed to enhance welfare and family activities of the base. And our very last story, the very last for today. Tinubu not threatened by Obasanjo Kwankwaso Obi 2027 talks, and this is from Punch. Okay, the ruling of Progressive Congress on Sunday said it was not threatened by the weekend visit of the ex-presidential flag bearer of the New Nigerian People's Democratic Party, Senator Rabiu Kwankwaso, and former Cross River State Governor Donald Duke to the Abeokuta Ogun State home of ex-president Olusegun Obasanjo to discuss the political future of Nigeria. At the past few weeks, there has been increasing debate about the see how we are just concentrating on 2027 election, while 2024 and 2025 is not even treating Nigeria and Nigerians well. And that is one thing. That's one amazing thing about politics in Nigeria. You know, just after election, a year after election, everybody start looking forward to the next election. Let us tackle the issues on ground. No. Now, election, anyway, they always concentrate on. It seems election is even more important than any other thing in this country. All right, in the past few weeks, there have been increasing debates about the 2027 is it generation? Punch newspaper, is it generation? I'll be general election. We should not spoil this career I'm just building. No. About the 2027 generation election. It's supposed to be general election now. After the secretary to the government of the federation, see, they go right generation instead of general. Of the federation, Senator George, I even myself at the yes, so nobody's above mistake. Sometimes it gets some words when I even mispronounce in my head. I'll be like, eh? Senator George Akume canvassed, you see him now, canvassed for the re-election of President Bola Tinubu for second term. According to Akume, there will be no vacancy in the Aso Rock until 2031, when Tinubu would have completed a second term. But the opposition would have none of it, insisting that the ruling APC would be removed from the power come 2027. That's all we have for you this morning. Hope we've been able to keep you abreast, up to speed of happenings, political, social, economic affairs. Thank you very much. It has been a wonderful time. Thank you for your time, and thank you for your data. If you need data to join our next stream, just reach out. Just put it in the comment section and somebody will just credit you. No, jokes apart. For real. We'll be back at 1 p.m. to present to you latest stories, news, as far as the real estate industry is concerned. And this time around, we call it the real estate market trend. You like my tie, Abi? Sharp.
Nigeria's first real estate radio. what you want out of life, and then going all the way to getting it is one way of ensuring you have peace of mind. Yeah, everybody needs a land that has C of O. Everybody wants C of O. Everybody wants to acquire a land with C of O. But do you really know what certificate of occupancy means? I will tell you what it means. Maybe that what has been delaying you from acquiring a plot of land with us. Now, let me tell you the importance of having a land with title C of O. Proof of ownership, resale value, access to loans, ease of transfer, and development opportunities. Did you also know that P1 Plus Business Concern Limited has 5 estates in East Neb with the amazing title C of O? Amazing, right? You don't know, now you know. We have Feature Time by Cedarwood, Lagos State. We have Tribe City by Cedarwood, Lagos State. We have Cedarwood Luxury Apartment and Terraces at Jiabada, Lagos State. We have Cedarwood Luxury Apartment and Terraces at Sabadeta State. And then Billionaire Lakeview by Cedarwood, Idowash, Delta State. Billionaire Lakeview by Cedarwood is actually going for the early bird price of 12.5 million naira. But you know that price increase will be taking effect, and it will no longer be 12.5 naira. It will be going for the price of 15.5 million naira.
If I were you,
I will jump on this and grab for myself a plot of land at Billionaire Lakeview by Cedarwood. Do this today and enjoy absolute peace.